Introducing the 2020 Mercedes EQC Compact EV was a milestone for Mercedes. It was the first serious all-electric car from the storied brand, and initial plans were to include North America in the global rollout. But Mercedes struggled to make enough of them to meet demand in Europe. Since North America was slower to embrace EVs, the decision was made to not spread the limited inventory too thin. The US market could wait for the launch of the flagship Mercedes EQS, and the slightly smaller X sedans and SUVs. The EQC was dropped from the North American roster. So, will North America get the next generation of the EQC class? Motor Trend asked Ola Källenius, chairman of the board of management of Mercedes-Benz Group AG. Absolutely, Källenius said, during an interview in Paris for the premiere of the 2024 Mercedes EQX SUV and the more powerful 2024 Mercedes-AMG EQC SUV. The EQC for American consumers will arrive after 2025, on the new MB.EA dedicated EV platform for core midsize and larger vehicles. Think next-gen EQC, EQ, and EQS. While the current EQS and EQ are still on the newly minted EVA 2 platform, they will move to MB.EA when the current generation runs its course. Rollout of many EV platforms. The MB.EA is one of 3 dedicated EV platform in the works. The first of the new platforms is the Mercedes Modular Architecture, MMA, in late 2024. It will be used for Mercedes entry-level luxury vehicles, EQA, and EQB. The number of A-Class and B-Class models will be pared down to 4 from 7 today. Cars from MMA will use an 800-volt system. Over the course of a few years, Mercedes will switch everything to 800-volt. The new Mercedes-Benz operating system will also be introduced with MMA in 2024. It will offer more opportunity to customize vehicles and keep them fresh with over-the-air updates. Also coming in 2025 is AMG.EA, the first dedicated AMG platform for electric vehicles. The Vision AMG concept provides a hint of what to expect. Mainstream and performance electric drive systems. Mercedes currently uses motors co-developed with suppliers ZF and Valeo for the EVA 2 platform vehicles, but is developing its own motors for future products to increase efficiency and reduce cost. The automaker will have 2 main streams when it comes to the electric drive systems, says Krzysztof Starzyński, Vice President Electric Vehicle Architecture and Development eDrive. The bread-and-butter engine will be derived from the drive unit on the highly efficient Mercedes-Benz Vision EQXX concept, that has proven it can travel more than 745 miles on a single charge. The EQXX is the precursor to new models coming mid-decade, including the EQC, although production vehicles won't be as hyper-efficient or slippery as the concept, which is extremely aerodynamic and does not have amenities such as massaging seats or advanced audio systems that add weight. Mercedes is developing the next generation of electric drive systems in-house, with production to start in Untertürkheim at the end of 2024. AMG version will pack V8-like power. The other stream for electric drive systems is for the top-end performance AMG vehicles, which need a different engine to go around the Nürburgring, Starzyński says. The automaker bought electric motor company YASA for access to axial flux motor technology to develop next-generation ultra-high-performance motors for AMG. These motors are lighter and produce more power and torque, says Markus Schäfer, Chief Technology Officer responsible for development and procurement and member of the Mercedes-Benz Group Board of Management. He describes them as an authentic successor to the V8 for sports cars. A factory in Berlin has stopped making diesel engines and is being prepared to make the axial motor. Advanced new batteries in the works. Progress is being made on increasing the energy density of batteries, and some of the advances in the EQXX concept car will show up on the new architectures coming, which will have significant efficiency gains, Källenius says. Efficiency is the new currency, says the chairman, and the EQXX concept continues to demonstrate what is possible. Electric AMG models will have a special battery. Details of the technology will be made public soon, Schaefer says. Mercedes is doing a lot of its own research and development as well as working with partners on advanced battery tech. That includes co-developing a new battery cell he described as different from anything else on the market. It will be coming in 2025. Mercedes also has a partnership with EQC and Stellantis to co-develop a new cell. It is too early to talk about the cell chemistry they have designed, Schaefer says. What happens to combustion engines? Mercedes has more than a dozen internal combustion engines now, but that number will be cut dramatically to meet new Euro 7 emissions regulations expected around 2028, says Schaefer. Kalenius says the transition to EVs has moved beyond early adopters, is gaining momentum, and is now in the mass adoption stage where people are at least considering buying an EV. Infrastructure is still underdeveloped, but many players are stepping in and this is an area also gaining momentum.